If you're a man over 50, the wrong accessories can make you look either cheap or like you're trying way too hard. But used the right way, subtle accessories can make you look modern, powerful, and completely effortless. In this video, you'll learn simple, clear rules for watches, belts, bracelets, rings, glasses, and more. You'll see how to use accessories to sharpen your style without ever looking flashy or overdone. By the end, you'll know exactly what to add, what to avoid, and how to look current while still looking like yourself. Let's start with the most important idea. At your age, accessories should whisper quality, not shout for attention. Quiet power, the new mindset for accessories. After 50, your goal is not to impress people with how much you own. Your goal is to send one clear message: this man has his life together. Accessories are the small details that quietly say that for you. Not with logos, not with bling, but with restraint and good taste. Think of accessories as punctuation marks on a clean sentence. The shirt, pants, and shoes are the sentence. Your watch, belt, glasses, and maybe one bracelet or ring are the commas and periods. They finish the look, they don't take over the story. The biggest mistake mature men make is wearing either nothing at all or way too much. Nothing makes you fade into the background. Too much makes you look like you're chasing trends. The sweet spot is a few well-chosen pieces that feel natural on you. So as we go through each type of accessory, keep one rule in mind. If someone notices your accessory before they notice you, it's too loud. You want people to think he looks sharp, not "wow, that bracelet is insane." You are the main event. The accessories are the supporting cast. The watch rule: simple, solid, and grown man. For a man over 50, your watch is still the king of accessories. But it doesn't have to be expensive to look powerful. What matters is simplicity, proportion, and how it sits on your wrist. A clean, classic watch will always look more modern than a giant, busy one. If your wrists are average or on the slimmer side, avoid oversized, thick cases. They make your hand look smaller and your watch look childish. Aim for something that feels balanced on your wrist, not like a weight you're lifting. A simple black or brown leather strap or a clean metal bracelet is more than enough. Dials packed with colors, fake diamonds, or huge logos instantly look dated. You want a watch that could have looked good 20 years ago and will still look good 20 years from now. White, black, or dark blue dials are timeless. Stick to one, maybe two colors at most. If you like smartwatches, keep the strap refined. Swap the rubber band for a leather or metal one when you're dressed up. That one change makes your tech piece look like a grown man's accessory, not a toy. Your watch should feel like part of your life story, not a gadget you're showing off. Belts and buckles, the invisible frame. Your belt should frame your outfit, not become the main attraction. After 50, giant logos, shiny buckles, and heavy contrast work against you. They drag attention to your waist instead of your overall presence. You want clean, simple, and well-made. Match the formality of your belt to your shoes. If you're in leather dress shoes, go for a leather belt in a similar color and finish. If you're in clean sneakers or suede loafers, a more relaxed, matte belt works. The goal is harmony, not a perfect color clone. Keep the buckle slim and low profile. Polished silver or brushed metal is all you need. Avoid oversized Western buckles or anything with flashy engraving unless that's truly your lifestyle every day. If you wouldn't wear it to meet a client or your grown kids, skip it. Also, pay attention to the condition. A cracked, curling belt makes even an expensive outfit look tired. One great black belt and one great brown belt will serve you better than a drawer full of cheap ones. Let your belt be something people almost don't notice, but would miss if it wasn't there. Bracelets and rings, one or two, never a collection. Bracelets and rings are where a lot of men over 50 go wrong. Either they avoid them completely, or they stack so many that it looks like a midlife crisis. You don't need a collection on your wrist to look modern. You need one or two pieces that feel like you. If you wear a watch, let that be your main wrist piece. On the opposite wrist, you can add a single simple bracelet if you like. Think leather, subtle beads in dark colors, or a slim metal cuff. Nothing that rattles, shines like chrome, or looks like it belongs at a music festival. With rings, start with your wedding band if you have one. If you want one more, choose something understated. No giant stones, no oversized skulls, nothing that screams for attention. A simple signet ring or a clean band is more than enough. The rule is simple: if your hands look busier than your face, remove something. You want your handshake to feel confident, not decorated. When in doubt, take one piece off before you leave the house. Less drama, more presence. Glasses and sunglasses, your most visible accessory. If you wear glasses, they are the first accessory people see. That means they can make you look current or instantly older. The good news is you don't need wild colors or strange shapes to look modern. You just need clean lines that suit your face. Avoid frames that are extremely thin and tiny. They tend to make you look dated and tired. Instead, go for slightly thicker frames with a defined shape. Classic rectangular, soft square, or subtle round frames in black, dark tortoise, or dark gray are safe and sharp. For sunglasses, stay away from mirrored lenses and overly sporty designs for everyday wear. They can look juvenile when you're dressed in a nice shirt and trousers. Aviators, Wayfarer style, or simple rectangular frames in dark colors will always look strong. Again, minimal logos, no crazy colors. Treat your frames like part of your face, not a costume. If you're unsure, ask for styles that are classic, not trendy. Try them on with a simple outfit, maybe a solid polo and dark jeans. If the glasses blend in and make you look more awake and defined, you're on the right track. Metal, leather, and color, the subtle coordination rule. You don't need to match every single detail. But a bit of coordination makes you look more intentional and put together. Think of it as quiet alignment, not strict matching. It's about echoing, not copying. If your watch has a silver case, it's cleaner if your belt buckle and ring are also silver or steel. If your watch is gold or has warm tones, keep your other metals in that same family. Mixing metals can work, but it's harder to keep subtle. For most men over 50, staying in one metal family looks sharper and calmer. With leather, just keep things in the same neighborhood. Brown watch strap with brown shoes and a brown belt, even if the shades are slightly different, looks harmonious. Black with black is the easiest combination for dressier looks. When you're in casual mode with sneakers, you can relax this rule a bit. Color and accessories should be like spice in cooking. A dark green strap, a deep navy bracelet, or a subtle burgundy belt can look great. But keep it deep and muted, not neon or electric. If your accessory is the brightest thing you're wearing, tone it down. You want depth, not noise. How to build a small, powerful accessory lineup. You don't need a drawer full of stuff. You need a small rotation of reliable, refined pieces that work with almost everything you wear. Think of it like a tight, well-edited toolkit. Each item has a clear job. Start with one everyday watch that can go from casual to smart. Add one black leather belt and one brown leather belt in a simple design. If you wear glasses, invest in one modern, classic frame that flatters your face. From there, you can add one subtle bracelet or one extra ring if it feels natural. When you get dressed, do a quick accessory check in the mirror. Watch, belt, glasses, maybe one bracelet or ring. Ask yourself, is anything here shouting? If the answer is yes, remove that piece. Over time, you'll notice something interesting. People won't always say, nice watch or nice glasses. They'll say, you look really sharp or you look great. What did you change? That's the power of subtle accessories used the right way. Recap in your next move. Subtle accessories are your secret weapon after 50. The right watch, belt, glasses, and one or two small details can make you look modern, confident, and completely authentic. No flash, no costume, just a refined version of the man you already are. And that's exactly the point. Remember the core rules. Let your accessories whisper, not shout. Keep your watch clean, your belt simple, your jewelry minimal, and your frames classic. Coordinate metals and leather just enough to look intentional. Now I want to hear from you.